All right, so first thing I want to open up with is, I wouldn't be sitting here today. Kennesaw State football would not be here today if it weren't for a guy by the name of Vince Dooley. I don't know if you'll find a better man on the planet. A great coach, great person, great administrator, but just a great person. Obviously, he passed away yesterday, and he was part of really, to me, was the guy that kind of helped get this thing going, to even have football here. And over the time, he would always stop by and just come in for 15, 20 minutes, sit in my office, listen to whatever was going on, give his advice and wisdom, which is, there's so much of it there. I definitely want to pray for Barbara and their family. There's just no better person on the planet. When I saw the news yesterday, it kind of took me back a little bit, to be honest with you. But just a great person. And, I'll be honest with you, I don't know that this thing would be what it is right now if it weren't for Coach Dooley. So I want to start out by, obviously, thoughts and prayers with his family right now as they go through this time. But I think that, you talk about a man living a life and making every moment count. I mean, Coach Dooley did that, and everybody he impacted along the way. So as far as the game today, I thought defensively, I thought we played well till towards the end a little bit. We, I don't know what it was. They kind of moved the ball on. So, but other than that, I told them at halftime, if you go play hard and do your job, I don't think they can score on us. So I thought there were some good things defensively. Had a little bit of a lull there, that we can't have. Offensively, it was hard to watch at times, just to be honest. We just really couldn't get a lot going, and it was flat. It was flat, just to be honest with you. It wasn't, and then we made some mistakes and got us off. But, to the kids' credit, we found a way when we needed to find a way to get the ball in the end zone. This year, those of you who have been here every week, nothing's been easy. Everything's been hard. Everything's been arduous. And honestly, I don't know that that's going to change right now. We just got to go fight our tails off and find a way to win a game. And that was what we said coming in is we got to find a way to win a game. Winning 2 in a row, we haven't done that this year. Right, just some things you don't think about, but because I thought special teams. I thought Gabe Binyard did a great job. I think he might have been the most punt return yards we've had here. He was about a tackle or two here and there from scoring. Markeith Montgomery broke the Kennesaw State interception record. Gave him the game ball after the game, which I don't know that I've given a game ball out since I've been here. But that's pretty special. And his preparation has been phenomenal. What he's done off the field and on the field to get ready to play, it shows up. And he's made some huge plays for us. So there's a lot of things in there that were positive. There's some things that aren't very good that we got to get better at. But we won. And at the end of the day, that's the number one item on the list. You look at it, win. And there's a lot of things that come after that, but if you can go find a way to win, we'll go coach that up and see if we can get better. So proud that we won. And there was some good things out there today. It's not where we need it to be yet. We still got to keep working on it. I'll open the floor for questions.
With the success you had in the second quarter with passing, what made you go back to running ball more in the third quarter and second half? Was it just trying to bleed the clock or what? Because you only had one pass attempt after halftime.
Maybe the pick six. At the end of the day, we want to do the things that give us a chance to move the ball. But when you become one-dimensional, either way, it becomes problematic. And, we have to find a way to establish some kind of run game so we can throw the football and be able to do both, because we want to be able to do both. I didn't think we were very good at a lot, to be honest with you. We completed a few passes, but then, you give up a pick six now, that gives a little pause now. And honestly, I didn't think they were going to score if we kept playing hard on defense and then we give them one. You know what I mean? That we shouldn't have. So But we have to find a way to establish some kind of run game. We're not going to be able to survive going out there and slinging it every snap. We just won't. We can do some good things, and we have, but we won't be able to survive right now. We're not there to do that. We got to have some kind of run game to back it up. And I didn't think we came out with a lot of energy offensively, and we definitely can be better. So, best I can give you on the answer would be that.
What did you feel was the turning point of the game? A game like this where a lot of things weren't at its best.
I don't know if I think the interceptions, the Markeith was big, and we weren't always able to capitalize on some of that stuff. That's what's frustrating. Like you get some, you plays like that. We weren't able to capitalize on all the punt returns. I didn't ever, it's been one of those years, like you just kind of waiting for overtime. You know what I mean? Like, all right, how are we going to get to overtime? That's not a good feeling, by the way, FYI, just in case y'all wondering. But I didn't feel like we were, like, I felt okay. I didn't feel great. I haven't felt great all year. But I felt like we could stop them. So I don't know if there was necessarily a turning point. I think field position a little bit. And that helped a ton, try to find a way to get the ball in the end zone. But I don't know. I was trying to think if there was one point in the game that, when you get up 2 scores, they're averaging about 20 points a game. So I always look at that in my mind going into a game, kind of know what has been happening so you kind of know where you are a little bit. You felt like you had a shot. So, but I don't know if I got a great answer. I probably just talked around it. At least y'all get honesty.
Yeah, appreciate it. So when the quarterback switched after Marquis's interception, did that take you guys by surprise, or were you expecting it?
No, they've been playing them all year, but they lined up and ran the football a little bit on us. You know what I mean? And actually the other back, 10's been the 24 came in, and the other quarterback, and they kind of got some stuff going running the ball. We went through a spurt that we didn't tackle well. And it's like I don't know if we relax or what happens. There was a series or two that we didn't play well. And other than that, for the most part, we've been able to, stop them. But they did. The new quarterback didn't have anything to do with it. But we couldn't get off blocks, and we didn't tackle well. And it's just stuff that I don't know if I could put my finger on exactly what happened. But we weren't playing at the same pace we were probably playing at early on.
Coach, one of the things we've seen from this team this year is the inconsistency on third down defensively. For this game, they were able to get off the field on third down, 4-12 on third down conversions, and then on fourth down, they weren't able to convert on that. So how happy were you to see your team get off the field on third down after struggling so much this season?
Yeah, it's been a problem, no doubt, and I thought that was the good part about tonight is we were able to do that. Other than, like I said, that drive or two, there when you're talking about the quarterback came in, I thought for the most part we flew around and did some good things on defense. Other than that, so but you can get folks off the field on third down, you're going to give yourself a chance to win. We were able to do that a good bit tonight, which I don't know that we've hit that goal all year, our goal of doing that, but I think probably hit it today, which is good because if we wouldn't have, we probably wouldn't have won the game. All right, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here.